Perfect. Hold that smile.
Sister, I'm more suited to stand here than you.
The bride in the entrance portrait was not me. It was my older sister, Celeste, read the chronically ill public face of our family's Heartlight Foundation, and my fiancé, William Blackwood, the billionaire CEO of the Blackwood Hotel Empire, had just chosen her portrait for the entrance to our wedding. We were shooting our formal wedding portraits inside the Blackwood Grand, the flagship hotel of his empire. When the photographer joked that Celeste and I looked like mirror images, William immediately asked the staff to bring her another white gown. I stood in the gown I had designed myself. Celeste posed alone on the grand staircase. Dad said she carried herself more like the future Mrs. Blackwood than I did.
Put this one at the hotel entrance.
Where will our photograph go? He looked at me as though he had only just remembered that I was the woman he was supposed to marry.
The digital gallery. The entrance needs something more editorial. Her engagement ended after her last surgery. She may never get the wedding she planned. What's wrong with letting her have one formal portrait?
Anything she wanted became something I was selfish to keep. I pulled the only photograph of William and me from the album. Then I pushed it into the shredder. I would never become his bride. Before anyone from the shoot noticed, I stepped into the quiet corridor beside the lobby. I called Professor Whitmore.
Evelyn?
Is the Providence residency still available?
Yes. But if you accept, you need to be here next week.
I will be there. I ended the call before returning to the studio. William was finally standing beside the shredder, staring at the paper strips inside.
Are you seriously throwing a tantrum over one photograph?
After the shoot, we went to the Blackwood Grand for the final.
Has to make it through the night.
I took one spoonful of the soup. The familiar taste reached the back of my throat. What is in this?
Fennel, tarragon, and vegetable stock.
I'm allergic to fennel. Who approved serving this at my wedding?
William did not hesitate.
I authorized it. I on the ride.
You knew.
You had one bad reaction in college. Celeste has actual medical restrictions.
That reaction sent me to the emergency room.
There is no need to change the entire menu. Evelyn can skip one course.
The burning in my throat spread before I could answer. I covered my mouth, ran into the restroom, and dropped to my knees in front of the toilet. I vomited until tears ran down my face. Footsteps stopped outside the door. William leaned against the frame, looking irritated rather than concerned.
Celeste finally found a menu she can tolerate. Did you have to react like this at the table?
I wiped my mouth. My throat felt raw.
Stop asking me to act like the bride while you treat Celeste like one. You can finish the tasting without me. You can hold the wedding without me too. I will not be there.
He laughed as though I had made an empty threat.
Calm down. You will feel differently tomorrow.
He turned away the moment Celeste called his name. I returned to the penthouse alone. 2 boxes of magnolia-embossed invitations waited on the dining table. Half of the invitations were gone. Across the table, Celeste, the woman who ran Heartlight's donor events and media campaigns, was already writing donor names on the envelopes that should have been mine. William saw me looking at the half-empty box.
I gave them to Celeste. She needed invitations for the Heartlight donors.
Those are our wedding invitations.
You barely invited anyone.
You still have plenty left.
My engagement ended before I ever got to send invitations. I was jealous, and I lost control.
William pushed the addressed envelopes back toward her.
Keep writing. Ellen will get over it.
I pulled the envelopes out of Celeste's hands, took the Heartlight donor list, and tore it straight down the middle.
No more invitations leave this apartment without my approval.
I locked the remaining box inside the cabinet before William could stop me.
The residency begins Monday. Bring your old portfolio and your shears.
I looked at the torn donor list on the table.
I will be there.
That afternoon, I returned to the Blackwood Grand for the final ceremony walkthrough. When the ballroom doors opened, Celeste was standing at the entrance to my aisle in a white gown. The ceremony coordinator held out a timeline.
Mr. Blackwood has arranged to escort Mrs. Celeste Reed down the entire aisle before the bride enters.
William promised me this one moment.
William took Celeste's hand and stepped onto my aisle with her. Her first white heel had barely touched the runner when I crossed the distance and slapped her. The sound cracked through the ballroom.
If you want my wedding this badly, Celeste, should I give you the groom too?
What's next? Watch on.